Hello and welcome to day 19 of 30 Days of Essential Oils. I can hardly believe we basically only have 10 days left. Wow. My name is Tammy Davis. I am your mentor guide and neighborhood alchemist, bringing you the stories that I have around essential oils. Now, in these videos, I am basically just focusing on my experience with them and how I round them out, not round them out, but really kind of how I see them as benefiting the body based on 30 years of experience, and, and just kind of really explaining them in that regard, because as I talked about in the previous video on hyssop, for as much as we have this full laundry list of properties, a lot of those properties are an after effect of the most distinguished effect that they have on the body, if that makes any sense. If not, by all means, let me know. Today, I want to talk about Ravensara. Now, Ravensara is very different from ravenstara, also known as holy, which we will talk about in another video. But Ravensara is wow. It's just wow. There's concerns with this one also with regards to medications, but I don't need to get into that right here, right now. That will be in the blog. However, just wow, like I said, because it's exceptional for viral infections. And so I'm not so concerned about ongoing use with Ravensara. This is not another oil that we just pick up and go, hey, I just want to coat myself with it. It's got a very specific purpose in viral infections, whether it be cold or flu, those kinds of viruses, as well as shingles or herpes, the herpes zoster virus. So it's really very good for that. I mean, even if you still have nerve pain, it's interesting because the makeup of it is actually, because I want to say this, the virus actually affects the nervous system. And so the nerve pain that arises from herpes and or shingles is easily quelled with this oil, especially if you blend it with helichrysum and calophyllum. So this is where I would go with this. I know some people have tried to use it as a possibly as a preventive at the beginning of the flu season. That's certainly an option, but my focus would be on the flu season would be to really, really hone in on the digestive system. And Ravensara doesn't touch the digestive system, but if we wanted to create a blend that supported the digestive system, that included that was specific to your body, then that's something that we could do. And allow me to say that I do have a blending class, online class, that as long as the way it works, it's a Q&A. You bring me your concerns, and I help you design blends that would be very beneficial for your specific system. But in this case with Ravensara, I would, if you've already had if you already have the virus, like I said, with, or you have an outbreak of shingles, or you have herpes. With the outbreak, this is very beneficial. If you have a cold or a flu, you can include this with other oils, possibly even the hyssop, depending on where you are with medications, and really help help your body actually clear up the virus that's causing those infections. So it really is very supportive of the immune system and helping to eradicate and inactivate the viruses that are causing you displeasure and discomfort. That's kilo, running in and out. So, so that said, that's really where I want to focus on Ravensara. I know this is short and sweet. I didn't want to get into a long, drawn-out story about them, or about anything other than just the oil. I also know that I'm very distracted by my dogs right now, and I'm very sorry about that. But beyond that, I'm just trying to think what else I would like to say. I don't think there's anything else I would like to say about the Ravensara, other than just to bear in mind that as an individual oil, it's very powerful. Yet when you combine it with a synergistic assessment, meaning it's supporting the rest of the system, I basically consider that holistic blending at that point. When you can do that, then you can really help rectify the entire system and stabilize the system so the body can actually do what it is designed to do. Okay, so please let me know if you have any questions. I invite you to sign up for my newsletter. That link is in the description box below, as is the link to the Aromatherapy as a Lifestyle group, which is a closed Facebook group. All you have to do is request to join, and I will sign you up. It's just closed because it's my life work, and I just don't want it searchable on the internet. Beyond that, just know I just really, really appreciate you, whether you are new to my channel or you've been here for a while. The love I have for those who can align with what I'm talking about when it comes to oils is very much, it's very welcomed, and I'm happy to be finding a tribe, because this comes to you after many, many years of practice and study, and then more practice and more study. So I am committed to people getting the best results with the oils, and so I just prefer to give you some informed information that can help you make a better decision on which oil is best for you. But in this case, this is actually a really nice oil for children, and even the elderly. So there's no age limit here. It's just with certain medications you wouldn't really want to mix it. But again, if you are dealing with an acute issue of congestion or cold or viral related congestion, then this is your oil, and especially if you mix it with hyssop. Okay? Anyway, you guys take care, and thank you again.